What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We about to look at some Black Sabbath, War Pigs. Never heard of this band. Probably heard some of their music, but didn't realize that I have. So let's just go ahead and get right up into this. We're gonna kind of cease these intros if I can help it, and we're gonna shut up and turn it up. All right, let's get it going. Gotta get them out right. That bass. Just plucking away. It's definitely got a blues feel to it. Turn this up.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
Before we jump into that, this dude's voice is phenomenal. Okay, I think it's really difficult to sing, and you know when you don't add any vibrato to your voice to make, to give it kind of that hovering effect, and you just hitting the note and you just keeping it smooth. I feel like it's a lot easier to be pitchy once you're keeping that note full, but it sounds really good. Not only that, but they freaking accompanied the voice by a little guitar going on in there. I don't know. I can't think. I don't know, man. You got the silence, and then it just kind of broke into it. It just came out of nowhere. That was freaking fantastic. I wasn't ready for that. Ooh. Improv drums. Before we move on to that next one, I'll go back so I can keep getting into the feel. Right now I'm sitting here thinking about the beginning, how it was really slow. It's almost as if this is the dreads or the drudges of war. Can you imagine just getting ready to get into the fight, everybody marching, right? It's kind of a sad kind of moment, and then they had the siren going on in the background, which really kind of added that effect. I'm starting to get the picture about what this song's about. And pretty much sending people, war pigs, right? Pretty much sending everybody out to do your bidding, not really caring too much about any type of sacrificial losses, more about get the ultimate goal, which is to win by any means necessary, right? So you just send out sacrificial people. Kind of messed up, but. All right, this looks like a really good time to pause. Okay, so when I was playing jazz, right, I would play with my group, and then we would have these things where we would call trading fours. And generally what I would do is I would trade fours with the rhythm section, but mostly I would trade fours with the drummer, right? And it's pretty much, I play for 4 measures, you play for 4 measures. Sometimes one of us will get we'll get greedy and play for 8 measures, and you play for 8 measures. But I usually let the drummer get greedy. It's crazy the amount of interpretation that a drummer can have when it comes to like just pretty much letting out their entire feelings, because they got a wide arrangement of sounds all surrounded by them. So they can just sit there and just hit the same snare maybe as many times as they want, on tempo or off the tempo, and it still drives the measure. As a matter of fact, if you take a look into like in the jazz, and I hear it in metal a lot as well, just like when he did that solo where he hit that riff and he hit it over and over again. It was like do 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 do. For sometimes it's kind of a feeling of when to stop, but when you get that feeling inside where you keep playing it do 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 do, and it seems like every time it's repeated, like let's say after 4 times, it keeps getting repeated, you start feeling it in yourself. You're like, yeah. That's what I started getting from that when he started doing that solo. But it just seemed like there was so much words or interpretation when the drums came in after the guitar stopped, and it was just jamming. And if I was a drummer, I'd get super excited about that, because I'm like, it's my time. I sit there and go. I'll probably do that for the entire thing. Like I said, it's all about just driving that feeling and make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go back. Look like another solo's about to start. Letting the beat breathe.
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning.
He got some vibrato as well.
No more war pigs have the power. And as God has struck the hour, day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
Here it go. Yeah. like this. Listen, there are words being spoken right now. Yeah. Whoa, man, what was that ending? Okay, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Okay, look, listen. I don't think I could have picked a better genre, to explore when it comes to experiencing these things for the first time. It truly is kind of like a journey. It's like a mystical journey, and I'm enjoying it big time because I don't know what's coming next. I'm just going on along for the ride. I'm gonna tell you guys, it's a hell of a ride. It's a lot of fun. A couple of things I want to point out, and I got a question for you guitarists out there. When you're playing the instrument, and I'm guessing this is the sound of your finger going down the string to play the next note, kind of makes that kind of like the whirring sound. I don't know the technical term for that, but I believe that that's also a conscious choice when you're doing your solos, because it reminds me when I'm playing my sax, sometimes if I'm hitting like a really, really deep note, there's a way that while you have your embouchure fixed to your mouthpiece, you can fixate your throat and you can kind of give your note a grumble sound, and it kind of helps add that effect. What I want to know is, well, I guess I don't really want to know anything. I guess it's more of a creative choice, but I like it. But I do want to know, is that also there to kind of help drive the kind of feel? Because I like that sound, but it's not always something you want to overplay. It's almost like it's a strategic placement of that. Right? Okay, this was tight. War Pigs pretty much got the message. Politicians and of the like sending in people to do their bidding. But we're moving on to the next song, Heaven and Hell. We're going to refresh this because we don't want any type of interruptions, okay? Heaven and Hell. All right. This picture right here is very powerful. Angels smoking and what looks like gambling. When I take a look at this, before we get into the song, when I take a look at this, there's one thing I'm thinking about. There's this artist, he's an R&B singer artist. His name is Life Jennings, okay? And he has a song called Ghetto Superman. And in there, he has a song that says, he has a lyric that says the only difference between those who are free and those in jail is that some of us got caught on our way to heaven taking a shortcut through hell. And I was like, well, damn, cuz, right? Because we all do some bad, right? We all do some bad. Some of us get caught, some of us don't. So that's what I'm thinking about just taking off this picture. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what this song was about as well. Maybe the choices that we go through when it comes to determining our fate and stuff like that. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and shut up and turn it up, all right? Ooh.
Sing me a song, you're a singer.
Ooh.
Do me a wrong, you're a bringer of evil. The devil is never a maker.
Hey.
The less that you give, you're a taker. So it's on and on and on. It's heaven and hell. Oh, well.
All right, before he gets into the other lyrics, you guys gonna call me crazy, but I hear music instruments and I hear the way that it's composed. I just start thinking of some random things. The hi-hat that he's playing is what it sounds like. The hi-hat. Imagine that hi-hat is wings kind of fluttering around. I know it's like super weird, but think of it like wings fluttering around, and then you got the guitar just jamming, like the wings, like wings. If you was to put wings into a musical instrument, it probably would be the hi-hat. If we're just talking about drums, and you got a guitar that's just down and under, just boom. So if you look at the picture, you see angels flying, and you got the hail going on down here. I know it's weird, but that's just what I'm thinking. I don't know why. This is what I am.
The lover of life's not a sinner. The ending is just a beginner. The closer you get to the meaning, the sooner you know that you're dreaming. So it's on and on and on. Oh, it's on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. Heaven and hell. I can tell.
This man's voice is amazing. All those harmonies. Oh, this is amazing. See?
Well, if it seems to be real, it's illusion. For every moment of truth, there's confusion in life. Love can be seen as the answer, but nobody bleeds for the dancer. And it's on and on and on and
Okay, before we get into this, okay, I gotta get my thoughts out, okay, guys? Those angelic harmonies, that's what that was, man. That was angelic as hell. Holy crap, I almost want to rewind and go back and listen to that. It is just so perfectly executed, man. Okay, pretty much, just diving more to the lyrics, because I try to get a full understanding of the song, even though I probably will miss some stuff. Heaven and hell, decisions that we go through in life. When it says heaven and hell, we're going to make some that's going to grant us the graces, and we're going to do some that grant us the other graces of the Dark Lord. Been watching a lot of Sabrina lately, so that's what it seems like, right? Life is just a bunch of good and bad decisions. Heaven and hell. Okay, looks like a solo's about to come up, so let's rewind. We ain't missing that. Sounded like a train. sound of dread. Anguish. These tempo changes, man, I'm feeling it. Yeah. I'm liking this pickup. Let that man shred. Ooh. Well, this is nice. It's got a kind of a foresty feel to it. Ooh, that was nice. That was a nice way to end it. Now, the guitar solo right before the end, it's crazy because they slapped a kind of like a hall effect, almost as if the guitar was being played in a massive space, a church maybe. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? This was amazing. I mean, everything was going well. Everything was going, it's being executed perfectly. That tempo speed up, again, just really driving home what's going on. Dude's voice is amazing. I gotta look it up. Do they still release albums? I know this was made in 1970, and it's probably not their only album. Sorry, this is probably not their first album. If it is, just based off these two songs, I know it's probably a hell of an album. But if they make new albums, does he still got it? Are they still alive? I'm probably gonna find the answers before you guys let me know. But I know you guys are going. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I'm just kind of blown away. That was amazing. Really love the concept. Oh, one more thing. He kept mentioning the word fool. He kept saying it 3 times. And every time he said it, there's a scripture in the Bible. And I'm trying to remember what it says. I can't remember the first part, but I remember it saying that for those of you who say you fool, like you'll be cast in the fire or something like that. I kind of feel like if I knew like the entire scripture, I would understand. But I kind of feel like the reason why he was saying fool so many times had some type of relation to that. And I'm pretty sure if I go back and look at that scripture, maybe I'll be able to piece things together. Or I could just be completely wrong. Alright, y'all. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.